Russia to formally annex 4 more areas of Ukraine. Russia's Vladimir Putin will hold a signing ceremony on Friday to annex 4 more areas of Ukraine after self-styled referendums condemned by Ukraine and the West as a sham. Russian-backed officials had earlier claimed the 5-day exercise secured almost total popular support. So-called votes were held in Luhansk and Donetsk in the east, and in Zaporizhzhia and Kherson in the south. The Russian president will make a major speech at the Kremlin. A stage has already been set up in Moscow's Red Square, with billboards proclaiming the 4 regions as part of Russia and a concert planned for the evening. The event echoes Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, which also followed a discredited referendum and was heralded by a Kremlin signing followed by a presidential victory speech in parliament. That initial annexation has never been recognized by the vast majority of the international community, and nor will this. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said the pseudo-referendums were worthless and did not change reality. The territorial integrity of Ukraine will be restored. And our reaction to recognition of the results by Russia will be very harsh. No independent monitoring of the Russian process took place and election officials were pictured going from door to door escorted by armed soldiers. Tomorrow at 1500 hours, 12 o'clock GMT, in the St. George Hall of the Grand Kremlin Palace a signing ceremony will be held on incorporating the new territories into Russia, said spokesman Dmitry Peskov. Separate agreements will be signed with the 2 Russian-backed separatist leaders from the east and the 2 Russian-appointed officials from the south. As with Crimea, Russia's 2 houses of parliament will formally ratify the annexation treaties next week. The Russian president is expected to address to the upper house of parliament on 4th of October, 3 days before his 70th birthday. The US has said it will impose sanctions on Russia because of the staged referendums, while EU member states are considering an 8th round of measures, including sanctions on anyone involved in the votes. Last week, Vladimir Putin announced a military call-up and threatened to use all means at his disposal, including nuclear weapons, to defend what he considered Russian land. By annexing occupied areas of Ukraine, he will be able to argue that Russian territory is coming under attack from Western weapons, in the hope that some governments may halt their military aid to Kyiv. However, Ukraine's foreign minister has warned the sham votes will not have any influence on the battlefield.